Good morning, guys. What's up? It's Brandon from Boiler Room Trading, and today we're doing a market recap, just doing whatever we did this morning in the Elite section. So some of the calls and some of the plays we went over today, I will go over right now. Take a look at the S&P 500 right now, and right now, what do we got? Forgot to say the date. It's 28th, Tuesday, May. All right. Let's rock. So coming into the pre-market today after holiday weekend, we did hit the weekly, this bright teal line 282.50 trend that we played last time for reversal on last trade day. We looked for a short pop. So right now when I was doing pre-market breakdown, we start bright and early, 7:30 a.m. Central every single morning. So as we started seeing this little gap up and push right off of a weekly trend, recovering a split on the 4-hour, this red line was not here quite yet, and we'll explain what this is. Coming into the day, I expected a pop to short. We're going to look for yesterday's high and weakness continuing the algorithm short line. Now, the algorithm short line came into effect today right around 283.80s. We had a really nice flag on it this morning for a break up. Had a real nice consolidation with some lower highs. And, of course, the leading indicator we use, volumes. We had volume beats at 647. So price action no longer kind of mattered to us when I said it was probably going to come back down and test short trend. Again, we knew that right around 647. Well, 7:47 Central Time. This is an hour behind for some reason, but so even at the top of here, we knew this was going to come down. So came down back under the short trend, looked real weak after some of its little squeeze candles up here on the 1 minute. Getting real weak after that. So again, bearish outlook on SPY today, looking for a pop to short. Some of the calls that we made today was Apple, Facebook, and Netflix, all pretty much long plays off of our splits and historic levels. Pretty simple play here. Covered prior day low, 178.61, higher low and open price tap. Target was 180.50. Hit that one pretty much on the head. Did not trade this one today. Was not one of my main traders today. Wish I would have watched that one, but not bad. But that was a good call there. Facebook, we had a great call of the split hold. Pre-market here looked like it'd be a nice little ramp up. My first target for it is actually a 182.60, recovering the daily trend here, and ran to over yesterday's highs and still barely pulling back right now, making really good progress. So Facebook long right out of the gate. From all these are real just quick plays that we were looking at for continued runs, right? Because we think SPY coming off that weekly trend and the algorithm trend, we're going to run upwards this morning and pretty much bringing all the FANG up for early pushes, now creating weakness, but Netflix extremely strong here throughout the day. But again, Netflix holding 353.50s was the call. Didn't quite get there. Got held up by yesterday's lows, which is fine. 353, I think 64.65, whatever it was, about 10 cents away from the dip buy, but we had a pretty strong hold. That was a pretty limited risk dip buy. Target was yesterday's high and the split up here of 359.80, so fantastic long play there. Roku was one of the trades I had taken today. Called weakness right after the pre-market low level and into the channel, so called it at 6, and unfortunately 37. I missed this trade. Sucks. That was sad. So missed this trade. Really good breakdown on Roku. Seen it come a mile away. Complete divergence in SPY as far as direction, volume, and strength. So complete sell-off compared to SPY's rip in the morning. So looked for another short right here. Got a pretty decent entry. Then I was going to risk the prior top here. Wanted to trade SOLY, so I actually got stopped out here for a little $117 loss on the short play, but it ended up working out quite nicely. It was supposed to be a scalp right to the 89.40s and these higher lows, and popped up here, kind of shut that down. I should have had a higher stop back out here at probably 90.85, but didn't quite get it. But stopped out on that one. That's fine. Had a little bit of red there. BA was one of the bigger calls today. We had a huge weekly algo trend here, big major support hold. So the long call was to hold 353 or 355.50s. I'm sorry, off the weekly here, and it did just that. So recovering after that, holding the pre-market highs and continuing up. Swing play was a call on this one, targeting 360s today even. Fantastic movement, pretty easy direction pick there. Not bad at all. Biggest winner today we had is SOLY. This was just a scanner pickup. FDA looking at some percentiles through here. The first catch was on the first halt, actually. So I got in and out of this one from $7.60 right at the top, almost an $8.16 or 15 cents. I forget what it was. It's a 2,000 share scalp, 1,010 10:30 on the day there, and then again played it later on in the day here. I'll post those P&Ls on the Instagram per usual. Ended up getting like another, I think $1,300 out of it, but look for the ramp of over $10 here. So I had a nice break over 10, pulled back 10, had that big squeeze, got out right away again. A couple of really nice plays on SOLY. Starting to lose some steam here. Of course, late day, but fantastic scanner play. That was literally just a no plan scanner pop. Real nice looking trade. So that's pretty much all we got today for the recap. It was a fantastic green day. We'll see you guys bright and early in the morning.